Hey, how you doing? My name is Rob Bailey Jr. and I'm looking for the complete package. Complete package. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, let's bring in our next single gentleman. Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Your mic? Yes. Okay. All right. Let's start with your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Bailey. I'm 35. I'm a college football coach, entrepreneur, and I do government contracting.
Okay, Bailey.
Yeah.
Well, you have no pop balloons. I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask the ladies a question.
Okay. First of all, y'all look nice. Y'all look nice. Y'all came prepared. For sure. So, what's the main reason you think you guys can be of value to a man that's kind of actually looking for a trophy? What that look like?
Okay. Let's start with you giving us your name, your age, and your occupation.
Nietzsche 35, commercial cleaning. And you said repeat the question?
Like what you bring to the table? Like what's your value? What you believe that you can? Oh wait.
Okay, why'd you pop?
The whole bring to the table thing, I'm just not.
Bring to the table for sure.
Yeah.
Listen, okay. I don't like to talk. I'm not trying to talk bad about nobody, but you in commercial cleaning. I hope you own a business. Cause yes, what do you bring to the table? Cause support just any woman can bring support. And any woman can bring support. But
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like the whole bring to the table conversation as much as the next person, but honestly, it's a conversation that needs to be had because before you like deal with someone, you got to know what that person brings to like make sure the relationship succeeds. The table is the relationship is the table. So what value do you bring to this relationship to ensure that it succeeds? That's, to me, I hate the conversation because of how social media has made it, but it's a good question. But everyone thinks table means
finances.
Yeah, that's what everyone thinks. But like something she said to the last question, how supportive can you be? Like, let's say he has a business he want to start. How supportive can she be, and how can she help him ensure his success with that, and vice versa? But they all popped that balloon because they probably thought finances. That's probably what they thought.
It's the first thing they thought.
But everything isn't
It's
about
not
finances.
about that, but when
Everything
I
is
just
not
hear
about
the
He didn't even
when
bring
you
up
worded
money.
bring to the table.
But
Okay, I respect it.
Okay. I'm going to ask the ladies. I'm going to have the ladies answer your question. Okay. Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Michelle, I'm 32 and I'm a nurse.
Okay.
When you ask what do you bring to the table?
Yeah.
I'm the table.
I like that. For sure.
I'm the table. That's all that needs to be
For
said.
sure. I like that.
So,
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Haja, and I'm 31, and I'm a pharmacy tech.
Okay.
I'm noticing he don't hold eye contact that well. He looks away a lot. Like if you pay attention, every time he goes to the next woman, he looks him in the eyes and then instantly looks down. I don't know if he's not sure about himself or if eye contact like makes him nervous or something, but he does not hold eye contact well.
He probably checking them out.
I guess.
Depending on which way he looking.
He's looking to his left. Down to his left.
If he looking to his left, he's
See,
probably
bring
looking at the rest of the line.
Yeah, like she said, just
I mean
me.
down like
Just
to
whatever
the
I
ground.
have or whatever I can offer at that moment. So.
Let's see.
This is something I'm catching.
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Beverly, 32, speech pathology assistant. I don't like the way you worded that.
You don't like how I worded that? I see. Y'all went to popping like.
Yeah, I really wanted to pop my balloon, but I wanted to talk to you and just address that because.
Talk to me.
Yeah, like I kind of wanted to ask you a question.
Okay, ask me a question.
what do you bring to the table?
Stability. You know, for me, I don't know if the question confused you, but like,
It's not confusing, but when you
yeah,
ask a woman, what
yeah,
does she bring to the table? Because when you're looking for a partner, shouldn't you build together?
yeah, yeah.
You
When you're
know,
building together, you got to have something that
you're
y'all can
coming to
build.
the table
Yeah,
together.
yeah, absolutely. I guess what you willing to compromise, because at the end of the day, I believe for me, I'm from Louisiana, so our beliefs and our roots are a little different. So I like to. I'm more the type to say, hey, what you bring into what make you different from everybody else that's here. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like everybody say they single, everybody say they the one, everybody say that they the trophy. What make you different? That's all. That's all I mean. What make you feel like that you can be the one?
Your name, your age, and your occupation.
Knowledge.
Hold on, how you just I don't think she was done talking.
I
that's Deshae, I give you credit on that one. That was savage. Cause I don't think she was done talking. You just took the microphone from her and kept on walking.
honestly, I ain't even want to hear more of what she had to say because she awkward to me.
I'm a licensed
cosmetologist,
Look at her face.
business
Look at her
owner,
face.
writer,
She looks
poet,
shitty right now.
and
I want to see what everybody else got to say.
And what do you bring to the table?
I bring
She ain't
myself,
said none of that last time.
someone that's always willing to grow, become a better version of myself, constantly evolving, love, loyalty, honesty.
Sure, sure.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation.
I'm Daw. I'm 41. I'm a pharmacy tech along with being a serial entrepreneur.
Okay.
Could you rephrase the question? I think I
You-
heard you down there a
Yeah,
little bit, but
for
I just wanted to
sure.
make sure I heard what I heard.
Look, I'm a Southern man, so for me
Okay.
personally, it's all about the values. You know,
Okay.
like at the end of the day, like for me to say if I want to date you or make you my woman, like what is it? What is the it?
I heard a table,
Like,
but I just
what you
wanted to
bringing? Like I guess table, I guess confuse you, but what is it that you have to where I can say, okay, she's worth for me to say, hey, let me make her my lady. You know what I mean?
Okay, first off, I am the table.
Okay.
I specialize in results.
Okay.
I'm very resourceful. I'm
Okay.
manageable.
Okay.
I have a degree in finance.
Okay.
I do a lot of different things. I get things done like at the drop of a dime,
Yeah.
typically. So I wouldn't say that I am the plug, but I am the connect.
You the plug, for sure.
I didn't say I was a plug. I said I'm the connect.
Right.
So I might be resourceful in a lot of different ways.
Okay.
So my attributes kind of come in the clutch,
Yeah.
you might say.
I got
Like
you.
when you don't think that you need me, you really need me.
Okay.
And it's okay to get advice or get guidance or leadership from your woman if in that area
Yeah.
she's more knowledgeable than you are. Submissiveness goes a long way, but I think it's important for everybody to know their role, and when you know where you fit in, you can make a difference.
Right.
So it's not always about being the person that stands out, but you got to be able to fit in.
So if I give you 50,000, what you gonna bring back to me? What you gonna bring back to the table?
Probably a million.
And that's what I'm looking
Yeah,
for.
quick.
Because with me, I'm a businessman.
That's
So at
nothing.
the end, I don't want you to get the
I've
50K
owned
and go get
multiple
the shopping and buying
businesses
purses. That come
before.
later.
It's
know?
not, purses is not even
For sure.
the thing.
I
You know what I'm
got you. I
saying?
just
Just
want to see
like,
the mindset.
yeah.
Oh man. No problem. Now I once had a situation where I heard this one woman. She say you give her $100. By the end of the week, she bringing you 1,000. And to this, I ain't never forgot that shit. That shit was like a year ago. I ain't forgot that shit because what the hell is you gonna do with that $100 to make it 1,000
in a week? Because I was there.
I mean, cause you could do stuff, but like you got to think. You can't say I'm gonna do hair. hair products cost more than $100. You ain't doing shit with that honey. But what is she doing with that 50,000 to turn it into $1 million? Because you can't turn 50,000 into $1 million overnight or in a month.
You surely cannot. That's the difference between boy math and girl math. Because I don't know how she's going to turn that into $1 million.
You do have
The
some
only
pop
way I
balloons.
can
Let's
see her
find out
doing
why
that
these
is if
ladies
she goes to the
popped.
bank and the bank is only going to
Give
loan
us
her
your
for
name,
what
your
she
age,
got.
and your occupation.
Unless she going
I'm
to get
Kezia.
some
I'm
major
37.
collateral.
I'm a flight attendant and a social worker.
Okay.
Okay, and why did you pop?
The question for me was just kind of cringy. Like,
The question was cringy?
yeah, I didn't like
Okay.
how you worded it, and
Okay.
I don't know. So it was kind of a turn off.
I
But
got
I think you're very handsome, though.
you. Thank
But
you.
he is your type.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Is she your type?
Yeah, she look nice. Yeah, she's nice.
What makes her your type?
You know, she put it together, you know. She got a little, you know, nice look. She came ready. So she cool.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
My name is Remy, and I'm 29, and I'm a behavior analyst. So what?
Why'd you pop?
Okay. Honestly, I didn't like the question either. I think it could have been worded differently. Like you said, what makes you you or what makes you unique? I think
Yeah.
it could have just been worded differently. So,
I got you. I respect that.
Okay.
I
Now,
respect
is he your type other than that?
um, not necessarily. I mean, you are handsome, but not necessarily, no.
it.
Is she your type?
Yeah, she cool. I mean, you know, if I see her, I'll say something to her. She cool.
Okay, your name, your age, and your occupation.
Shakura, I'm 32 and I'm a personal banker.
And why'd you pop?
I just didn't like the question. I feel like you going down the line, you could have been more detailed about it and saying like what you really were looking for. It was like a cliche question. Like everybody says, like, what do you bring to the table? Like that's just like, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I respect it. I mean, you here, so I need to know. I want to kind of fast forward and kind of know, you know, exactly what you bring. So I respect it.
Yeah.
Okay, is she your type?
She cool. I see. I say something to her. You know.
Is he your
She
type?
nice.
He's handsome. If we were out, I wouldn't say anything to him. I'm a little shy, but you know, he's cool. He's nice looking.
Thank you.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
Okay. Okay, you do have some unpopped balloons. I'm gonna let the ladies ask you a question.
it. For sure.
What's your question?
Where do you see yourself in, I'm not going to say 5 years. Where do you see yourself in 4 years?
Okay, 4 years where I see myself. I got a good battle rhythm right now. So, you know, what I'm doing right now, the progression is good. So I definitely see myself, of course, more financially stable. I'm doing good right now. I'm a family guy, so I love the family. I'm from Louisiana, so I love taking care of my family, my aunties, my mom, and you know, I just for everybody to be happy. So you know, ownership, closing deals, that type of stuff I love to do. And I'm big in athletics, so I love to see the young generation, all the young athletes come up in the game, and you know, kind of see them flourish. So in the next 4 years, I see myself kind of being more that mentor, like I am right now, and just kind of continue guiding the next generation.
Okay.
Okay. Your question?
Do you have any kids?
Yeah, I got kids.
That's a deal breaker.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids?
No, I don't have no kids.
You'll be all right. That's fine.
Okay. Your question?
What's your relationship like with God?
Man, I love God. I fear Him too. You know, so it's Lent season. Of course, I'm fasting right now. So I look at that. That's important to me. It's very important to me. That's my roots. That's where I come from, and I'm gonna stick by that. You know, I done been in situations that He done brought me through, and I'm not afraid to say that. So it's strong with me. I definitely can tell you that.
I know you said you have kids, but how many?
I got 4 kids. Yeah. Pop that.
You have any kids?
No.
Okay. Your name, your age, and your occupation?
I'm Knowledge. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. What was the other question? 42?
Yeah.
I don't like telling my age. What are some of your character traits?
Man, to be honest, what's my character traits? I'm loyal for sure. Dedicated, hardworking. That's some things that people know about me. And it's stuff like that kind of stick with me. People know about, they come to Bailey, they know Bailey gonna get it done. They can stand, they can trust him. He's trustworthy, and that's always been who I am all my life. So I'm the guy that you can come and you need some things done. He gonna get it done.
How many different baby mothers do you have?
Whoa, 2.
Have you ever been married?
Almost. I'm ex-military too, so I was in the military for 4 years, second lieutenant. So things didn't work out, So
Are you Muslim?
no, I'm not Muslim.
Okay.
I need to be Muslim.
No, I heard you say something about Lent or
Yeah. So I practiced it. I'm not, back home. If you know anything about Louisiana, we're big on the Catholic religion. I'm not Catholic, but I practice a lot of the things that they do. So it's everybody look at Mardi Gras as a big celebration, a big party, but at the same time, we're giving up something to get better. So once Mardi Gras is over with, Fat Tuesday and all that good stuff over with, it's Lent season. So we're giving up something to get better. So I'm all about that. You got to give something up to get better. Sacrifice something. What you willing to sacrifice? So that's the reason why I kind of asked the question in the middle early on, like what you willing to sacrifice, what you compromise, what you willing to give up to get to that next level. I don't want to be stagnant. I'm all about getting better every single day. That's me.
Same here.
When you ask that question?
The what do you bring to the table question.
That is not the same question. That is not the same question.
Yeah. That's when he asked that question, someone asked him to reword it. I think it was an old girl next to him, and he basically said, like, what you willing to compromise and things of that nature.
Yeah, he rephrased that question at least 4 times.
Mainly because they kept asking him to. Thing is, they can hear the conversation he's having with other women because they're right next to them. So they know, they've heard him rephrase it. So they know exactly what he means, but they keep having him rephrase it to their
I'm from
liking.
St. Louis, Missouri. I'm just
I heard
finding out more about
like
Louisiana
2 or 3 rephrases. I didn't hear that
more
part.
about it since I've been here.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to go there. It's a great place.
And your question?
Like, what is your idea of like gender roles, and do you consider yourself to be a provider, or what type of man are you in a household?
Definitely a provider. Like me, to be honest with you, I'm not big. Like I know a lot of women be big on the 50-50 and things like that. Like, do your job. Like, do what you do as a wife.
What you mean, do your job?
Do what you do as a wife. Like, make a house.
And what does that look like to you?
Make a house a home.
And what does that look like to you?
Like, taking care of the family, making sure the house good. You ain't got to worry about, like, I'm okay with the bills. You can take care of the little light bills and stuff like that, but the big bills, I got that.
Light bills.
That's whatever you want to do.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you see, like, hey, I want to help him out a little bit, that's fine. But, I'm not big on the 50-50 stuff, because if that's the case, I wouldn't be in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I got to go 50-50 with you, I'm not ready. That's that's me personally. You know what I mean? So in the past, I never done 50-50 with a woman. I always feel like, me personally, I want to be the guy to be that provider. That's who I am.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you need that?
That's hers. Yeah, that's her balloon.
You want to keep it? Okay.
Let's go find out why she popped.
Why you pop your balloon?
Because you didn't go and get it for me.
Because I didn't get that balloon for you? Okay, I want to see how bad you wanted that balloon. That's the reason why I didn't get it.
Not that bad, because you didn't get it for me.
I respect that. I respect that, love. For sure. I can give you another one. You want to get another one?
So she threw it so he could go get it?
That's a good question. I don't know. Hold on.
Oh, you need,
because it was flying by as they walked by.
Oh, you need that?
That's hers. Yeah, that's her balloon.
You want to keep it? Okay.
She put it on the ground.
Let's go find out why she popped.
Why you pop your balloon?
Because you didn't go and get it for me.
Because I didn't get that balloon for you? Okay, I want to see how bad you wanted that balloon. That's the reason why I didn't get it for
Not
you.
that bad, because you didn't get it for me.
I respect that. I respect that, love.
That don't make no. Why are you playing childish games?
And she's 42.
Like, why are you being childish?
She's 42. And
I know some childish people in their 40s. I know childish people in their 40s. Like, I know some. But you ain't looking for no relationship.
I can give you another.
You're not serious.
she's 42.
You're not serious.
You see what I'm saying? You see how you do me though?
Wait, what'd you
So
say?
you run a strict program too, huh?
If you go and get it, yes, I will take another balloon.
Go get you one.
No, if you
Let's bring up a
She
balloon.
said if you go get it,
I gotta
she'll
go get
take
the
it.
balloon. Oh, I'm good, love. I'm fine. Look, that ship done left the dock.
Okay,
Ship
let's
left the
find out
dock.
why they popped. Why'd you pop?
He's too short.
She smacked her lips like he ain't too short.
He's too short for me.
He's too short for you.
Like if I wear heels, I'm gonna be taller than him.
What you got on now?
Okay.
But I normally wear heels, so
For
if I
sure.
wear
You
heels,
an
I'll be
athlete?
taller than you. No.
Okay.
Okay. And why'd you pop?
Chivalry is not dead, and I'm a traditional woman.
You said shiver?
Yeah, chivalry is not dead. When she said go get the balloon, you should have got the first one that dropped on the floor. She asked you to go get the balloon. You was on some egotistical
I
type
mean,
of
that's
stuff.
just not. That's just. It is what it is.
It's not you. Go ahead, finish your.
No, she purposely threw it out there is what you missing. She purposely threw it out there to see what his reaction is going to be. And all y'all just kind of just fell for the okie doke and pop drop alone. And then want to say chivalry isn't dead. That ain't got nothing to do with chivalry. She purposely threw it out there. Purposely threw it out there. So she purposely threw it out there. I got to pick it up. Cause she purposely threw it.
I can't even lie. That ain't me, love.
It ain't you.
It ain't me.
That's
But you
just
said you
stupid.
wanted her to have the balloon, but you didn't want to
That's
go get it
stupid.
for her.
Yeah.
That negated everything you just said in the last statement.
No,
It did.
I mean, at the end of
You
the day,
just spoke about all of that
new
chivalry
balloon,
and
the
a
new
man's supposed to do this and that, but a man can't even walk over and get a balloon. Make it make sense.
You got it.
Yeah.
Flag on the play.
I think
Flag on the play.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
He right for just letting her have it. But him just saying you right, he's right for doing that because there's no point even arguing because from a viewer standpoint, that's petty. That's petty from a viewer standpoint because the balloon was already on the ground. She placed that balloon on the ground and wanted him to pick it up. That is childish. And these are grown people. They got 10 plus years on me. That's childish. That's immature for a 42-year-old to do. That's immature. And for her to sit back and agree with that, that's a problem. There's no way you're going to sit back and say chivalry isn't dead. It's not opening a door. It's not pushing a chair in or pulling a chair out. That's someone throwing something on the ground purposely and wanting you to pick it up just to see how bad they want you. But there was other options left. And then the other girl waiting until the end to say he's too short. You didn't seen this dude for a good 10 minutes. You see how tall he is. You stood face to face with him. You knew how tall he was. That's petty as well.
She just coming up with an excuse. That's all. She just looking for any excuse to get out of it.
That's childish. I don't ain't gonna lie. I don't let a woman touch the door.
Oh, y'all love she a little feisty.
Okay. All right. Unfortunately,
That's
all the
childish.
balloons have been popped. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.